Hello and welcome back to more StephenPlays Magic Duels. On the last episode, we fought the Royal. And we did okay. Let's just say that Scoot Mob is a great card. Today, your journey into the mountains becomes harder with each step. As you approach a towering peak, the darkness grows into something almost tangible. The land tells you this is the source of the blight. You reach out to it, and suddenly your mind is overwhelmed by otherworldly visions of an ancient horror. Oh my god. Eldrazi are in the game. Oh my god, I'm so pumped. I have chills. Eldrazi are probably some of my favorite cards. Eldrazi was introduced several years ago in a set called Rise of the Eldrazi in the Zendikar block, and they are so fun. These creatures are massive. Some of them are gigantic. Like one of them, I think the biggest one, you guys can look this up or I'll show you a picture, is Emerakul. Emerakul the Aeon's Torn, and it's, I forget what it is exactly, it's like a 15/15, it's just all of this crazy stuff. Basically, if someone gets to the point where they can play an Eldrazi creature, you best start praying, because you're probably in a world of hurt. They're very fun creatures, usually very difficult to get out unless you got some kind of crazy combo thing going on, but they're a lot of fun. Unfortunately, they're going to be very hard to play against, so we'll see what happens. Let's get started. Nissa's Vision. Your vision shows you strange beings attacking. Survive their assault to see the source of the corruption. The Eldrazi behemoth Emerakul. Okay, so there you go, Emerakul. This is going to be difficult. 100 health? Well, okay. Little concerned. You play first. Well, we have some new cards. We got two force. We got our Invoker, we've got our Rhino, we have a Bailiff Woodcrasher, which is a 4/4 creature, and whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, he gets +4/+4 and gains trample to end of turn. That's a great card. So every time you play a land, he turns into an 8/8 trample. Wonderful. He's a 6-drop, so he's kind of big, but you'll get there. Primal Bellow is an instant for 1. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each forest you control. So the longer you wait, the better that instant becomes. Wild Instincts, which we already know. Little concerned about only having 2 forests. Would feel a little more comfortable with 3, because right now I don't even have any creatures to play. So not only do I need more land, because I don't even have a 3-drop creature. I got a 4, a 5, and a 6-drop. But I have a good hand otherwise. So if I could get that one card that goes and gets land, that would also be fine. So I have some options, I just don't have them yet. I'm going to cross my fingers. I'm going to cross my fingers and keep my hand, but it could be a bad decision. We'll see what happens. And we also play first. So we put in a land, but that's that. Really curious to see what happens with these guys. The other thing to keep in mind is that the Eldrazi are colorless. They are not artifacts, but they are colorless permanents. Okay, so I have 3 land available to me, but I don't have any 3-drops. A little scared. Although the game said to survive. Didn't necessarily say to win. Oh god, here it's starting. Nest Invader. It's a 2/2 creature. When Nest Invader enters the battlefield, put a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token onto the battlefield. It has sacrifice this creature to add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool. This is how it begins. People who are going to play a strict Eldrazi deck are going to have a lot of these little spawns available to them. There's a lot of cards that make them. And then, when they're ready to cast an Eldrazi creature, they just sacrifice them, because they all turn into mana. Colorless mana, which is used to cast Eldrazi. This is dangerous. There's a good chance that we may see an Eldrazi guy. I hope we don't, because if we do, we're probably screwed. But yeah, good. Nest Invader. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be very upfront with you. I'm a little worried, because at this point in time, I don't have anything to play. Oh, thank God Nissa's Chosen came along. Yeah, I was a little concerned there. I don't know if we're going to win this or not, but I guess the good news is that even if I don't, you're still going to have a really awesome video to watch, because you'll get to see the biggest creatures in Magic. Primal Bellow doesn't help me, so stop illuminating, card. I don't need your help. Guess we're done here. Go to the attack step. Obviously can't attack. Just brought this out. Second main, nothing to do. proceed. If I can get another another land, we'll get the Invoker in. Mountain goes in. One of the things I don't know if we've ever talked about is that you actually have a maximum hand size, which is relevant. If you ever... is it finish? If you finish your turn with 8 or more cards, you have to discard down to 7, so... Kozilek's Predator, which is a 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature tokens onto the battlefield. They have sacrificed this creature, add 1 to your mana pool. Oh god. So not only has he got a 3/3, now he's got even more of these spawns. And in order to cast that, because you'll know this, that was a 4 cost. So, and he didn't have 4 mana, so he actually sacrificed one of his spawns to cast that, which, you know, he can do. I'm getting worried. I'm getting really worried. Let's go ahead and get the Invoker in. That seems correct. That's a 4/3. That seems, you know, pretty helpful. We also have Primal Bellow. Oh, jeez. Wild Instincts. Yeah, I think the appropriate plan is to get Invoker in. Next turn, probably Wild Instincts, maybe the Invoker to that 3/3, and then continue on with our lives. Jeez. Now, he's got to have a lot of mana to play Eldrazi guys. I think the lowest Eldrazi guy I can remember off the top of my head is like a 7 or 8. Then they go up from there. They, you know, become a 10, or, you know, I think Emerakul costs 15 or something to cast, so there's a lot of them. I'm not willing to lose my guys. I'm going to take the 3. Yeah, can't do that, my friend. I got to keep the 4/3 because his ability is super useful late game, and I want to keep the 2/3 for now. Emerakul's Hatcher. When he enters the battlefield, put 3 colorless Eldrazi creature tokens onto the battlefield. He sacked 1 of them to do that, but now he's got 3 more. Oh god. These can also be chump blockers, keep in mind. Hand of Emerakul. Here is an Eldrazi creature. You may sacrifice 4 spawns rather than pay the Hand of Emerakul's cost. So instead of paying 9, you can just sack 4 creatures, which he's doing. It's a 7/7, which already is, oh my god, problematic. But in addition, Annihilator 1. Whenever this creature attacks, which means when it just is chosen as an attacker, defending player sacrifices a permanent, which means I'll have to choose to get rid of something, whether it be a creature or a land. This is so bad. I'm actually really excited Eldrazi are in the game, because it's really cool that you guys get to see this. But, oh my god. Okay, so the Eldrazi guys gotta die now. I mean, like yesterday, baby. Oh my god, it's not big enough. I mean, this is, don't get me wrong, super helpful card, but it doesn't fix things. The only hope I have right now of killing off that Eldrazi guy without having to deal with anything else is I could Primal Bellow one of my dudes. I could Primal Bellow like the Invoker. So he would become a +5/+5, so it would be, what, a 9/8. Then I could use this, and he would become an 11/10. So as an 11/10, I could allow him to fight that 7/7. That's crazy. That's absolutely mad. And it can't be the best solution either, but I do have a Charging Rhino that I can put in next turn, and he can only be blocked by 1 creature, so that allows me to keep my stuff. It just sucks I have to use 2 cards to get that done. But the fact of the matter is I need something bigger, and I don't have it. Here's what I'm thinking. My only other option for what I have in my hand now, what I can see, is in another turn, maybe I can play the Woodcrasher. And then another turn later, I would get Landfall, he'd become an 8/8. Then I could play this. The problem is, that's too risky. That Eldrazi is going to start swinging next turn, and every time he's chosen as an attacker, I've got to get rid of something. And I don't want to be back, you know, I don't want to have to lose a land. I think... I mean, my plan is crazy. But it would work. Between these two, this guy is the better guy. So maybe it makes more sense to use all that stuff on This Is Chosen. Would it still work? I'd still get 5/5. So yes, the answer is yes. I could still do it on them, and I could keep the Invoker to block, I guess. So that's my plan. I'm going to use Primal Bellow on This Is Chosen. This Is Chosen becomes a, whatever that is, 7/8. It's already, the game already knows what I'm going to do, but I have to. I don't have a choice. I'm going to get screwed. I'm going to use Wild Instincts now on This Is Chosen, and it's going to fight the Eldrazi. I'm all tapped out, but I killed off that Eldrazi before it started attacking. Trust me, Annihilator is something you don't want to mess with. It is bad, bad news. Now, I can swing with This Is Chosen, and I might as well, because This Is Chosen's already pretty weak. It's a 2/3. So nothing's really changing on that front. It's just, I'm definitely going to be allowed to kill off something. And they're probably going to block with the 3/3 because they don't want to lose their 2/2. So, confirm attack. This is not the best thing in the world, but we will do what we gotta do. Also, only after swinging did I even remember that they had 100 health. It's a little preposterous. Yeah, do I actually have to get that dead? There's no way, right? I just have to survive maybe a set amount of turns, because this is nuts. Okay, you're swinging at me for 3 once again. I don't want to lose my 4/3. I'll take the 3. Next turn, I've got a Rhino coming, so I'm good. I'm good, and the Wood Crasher is going to be super helpful too. There's my land drop. That ensures that I can get the Baleth Wood Crasher out. In fact, the Wood Crasher may actually be better, because then next turn, if I get my land drop, he can go ahead and start trampling 8/8. Plus, otherwise, he's just a 4/4 anyway. This guy can't be double blocked, so that's the thing, where this guy can. But I wouldn't attack with the Wood Crasher, I think, unless I got the land drop. Seems risky otherwise. Of course, that guy can systematically take him down, and right now he's the biggest one. You know what? Yeah. I can always hold on to my land. There's no rules that I can't, just hold on to land, so maybe that's the better option. It's saying to swing with the 4/3, and I agree. There's no one to stop me, so yeah, let's confirm this attack. This is a hard battle. He's not going to block, which means I do 4 to the creature's 100. But that's the first time I've actually hit it. What the crap is this? Living Destiny. As an additional cost to cast this, reveal a creature card from your hand. You gain life equal to the revealed card's converted mana cost. Oh, goody. So what are you showing me? Okay. So guys, I would like you to meet Emerakul. This is Emerakul. He's a 15/15 creature. He's legendary, and he costs 15 to play. He can't be countered, so we'll just get it started off right. He can't be countered. When you cast him, take an extra turn after this one. By the way, he's flying, has protection from all colored spells, and whenever he is chosen as an attacker, the defending player must remove 6 permanents from the game. That's what Annihilator 6 means. So, creatures, land, whatever. If he's put into a graveyard from anywhere, its owner shuffles his or her graveyard into his or her library. Okay. Great. So he gains 15 life. I'm so happy. So happy that Emerakul was in your hand. Oh good, Flame Slash. Flame Slash. 4 damage to target creature. That was my plan, you jackass. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Swing at me for 5. I have no blockers. I'm down to 9. I'm concerned. I don't know what the win condition for this game is. I don't know if I'm just supposed to survive a set number of turns or what. I have another Bailiff. You know, okay. Not like I have any other chance of doing anything here. I can swing for 4. I guess I should. Holy crap. I mean, if I could get both Bailiffs out and then I have a land drop, that's a big deal. Because then they can each swing for 8. That would be helpful. I may be able to whittle him down. Maybe. Oh, good. Look at this, you guys. He has another Living Destiny. I wonder what card he'll reveal. Could it be Emerakul? What the balls? Just beat me while I'm down. Just beat me while I'm down. Beat me while I'm down. Swinging for 5 again. I'm gonna have to stop swinging with that Invoker because he's flame slashing everything to pieces. I'm down to 4 health. What's my options? Okay. Bailiff Woodcrasher goes in. It's urging me to play the forest, and I say to that, no. I say no. No, I'm not going to do that, I'm afraid. I'm also not going to attack, because I've been screwed twice now. I'm worried if I attack, I'll get flame slashed, and then boom, I lose the game. So I'm skipping the attack. Not playing this card. This forest is to turn my Bailiff into an 8/8 trample next turn. Oh my god. 3. He had 3 flame slashes. Okay. Well. Here's my options. Block the 2/2. And live. Block the 3/3 and die. I think I choose to live. I think living is actually more important in this scenario because I may need to block the 3/3 next time. Confirm block. I have 1 health. 1 life point, and that is it. Oh my god. It's another Invoker. Yeah. I was holding on to the thing for landfall, but landfall's not coming. I've lost 2 Woodcrashers. I'm not waiting. They're telling me to attack, and I'm telling you I'm scared. He's got 1 card in the hand, and I understand that it's Emerakul. I get that. But he could draw a Flame Slash. He can only have 4 Flame Slash in his deck, and he's used 3 of them, so it's unlikely, but he could. Flame Slash is a common, and he's allowed to have 4 commons. So I'm really freaked out right now. I have 2 creatures, and I don't want to attack. Skip. I feel bad to not attack, but I don't know what to do. Get another land in. Of course he's going to attack. I have to block. I do not have a choice. We trade. He has 122 health, and I have 1! But I have a creature, you dirtbag. This is chosen. You are all I got, my friend. This is the first time I actually feel okay to attack. I mean, he may have a haste guy, but at this point, man, I don't even care. I don't even care. I'm swinging for 4. I'm doing 4 damage. This is crazy. I don't know what the game wants, but if the game realistically, like, actually wants you to get him down to 0, I don't know how that would be possible. Awakening Zone. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token onto the battlefield. Great. So every single turn, he makes a free spawn token, which also counts as mana. I can use this guy's ability. Seems like a good time. Let's go ahead and activate this. It wants me to give it to the other guy. It does not actually matter. It really doesn't. I'm just going to activate this, and we're both going to swing. We're going to swing for 11, which is the most damage I've done at one time in the game. Once again, if he has a haste guy, I'll lose, and that's fine. That's okay. Holy crap. Well, let's get him down. Now it's his turn. He starts by making a token. What you draw? What you draw? What you draw? What you draw? What was this? It's a Nest Invader, so he's getting another token, plus he's getting a 2/2, so I'm not going to be able to do my crazy thing I was doing before. I need another creature. I really need another creature. Scoot Mob. I'll take it. Scoot Mob could get really big. We've had success with Scoot Mob in the past, certainly. I think... Yeah, I should attack with the 4/3, pump him up so he's got trample, and then... just kind of cross my fingers. Confirm attack. Yeah, confirm attack. Wait, do... Oh man, by playing Scoot Mob, I can't do my thing. Whatever. Scoot Mob being in is important. He's going to get really big. Of course, he's not going to block, so I just do a little tiny measly 4 damage. Take that, Eldrazi scum. He gets another token. So he has 7 land and 3 more, so he's actually got 10 mana available. Choosing not to swing with the 2/2. Alright, Scoot Mob gets bigger. Okay, you can do this. You can do this. You can do this. It's gonna be okay. Put another forest in, hold on to the forest. I'm gonna hold on to it. There's no reason to play it. I don't think I'm gonna have... Well, unless I draw something else, well, okay, fine. I'm really freaked out, if you can't already tell. Let's continue to the attack step, shall we? Should definitely swing with Scoot Mob. He can get some damage on. So we will swing here. And we will swing here. We will confirm the attack and see where the blockers are before we use his ability. Blocks. No blocks. Okay. Well, I'm going to use your ability to... Why did it go to the 0/1? Why would I want to give his guy 5/5 trample? That makes no sense. I want to give it to myself, game. Why would you even suggest such a ludicrous idea? Also, should I have swung with 2? Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. Got a little freaked out there for a moment, but I'm good. Once if he has a haste guy, I'm gonna lose. But you know, whatever. I got him under 100. I did earlier too, and then bad things happen to good people. And look at the 2/3 to block with. Man, he's got some guys. He made another Nest Invader. Okay. Great. Oh no. Wait. Wait, what? That's odd. That's really odd. Like, he's allowed to do this. It's a creature. And he could, in theory, have a giant growth or something that pumps him up so he actually does damage, but he only has 1 card in hand, and I happen to know it's Emerakul. That seems weird. Like, really weird. Like, I don't understand at all. He knows that I know that he has Emerakul. He doesn't have any other tricks up his sleeves. But it doesn't hurt me to block this. Very, very weird. Very, very weird indeed. I don't know what that was about. Just glad it's my turn. My Scoot Mob gets a little bigger. Grazing Gladeheart. Oh my god, I've missed you. You will cost 3 and means I won't be able to get my thing. I don't have a land to play anyway, So I'm actually just going to hold on to him. There's really no reason. I'm going to have to hold this guy back. I'm going to have to hold this guy back. We're going to continue to the attack step. And I'm not going to be swinging with this guy. He's got 2 guys now, and that's worrisome. I'm only going to be swinging with Scoop Mob. So confirm attack. See if he's going to block. Doesn't actually matter, because I'm going to do the same thing regardless. No blockers. And let's go ahead and activate this ability. Once again, why do you keep trying to give it to the 0-1? That doesn't make any sense. Give it to Scoop Mob. It becomes a, whatever that is, 14-14. Let's get some damage on him, son. I have 1 health. I've already kind of admitted defeat in my mind, but I got him down to 75. Keep the pressure on, see what happens. He's got a lot of guys. The forest. Choosing once again not to swing. He's just holding Emerakul in his hand. How long do I have? How much mana does he have? Is 8 plus 5, so he's at 13. So he needs 2 more mana, and he can do it. If I throw this in... I'm still not going to be able to do it. I need another forest. What do I do? What do I do? I could throw in Gladeheart, throw in the forest after him, and then I'd go to at least 3 health. But then I can't do this to swing for 18. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but swinging for 18 sounds pretty great. I think I would like to swing for 18. That sounds nifty and fun. Let's swing for 18, because that seems like the better play. Gonna be honest here. Seems like the winning combination. So let's swing with this guy, and only this guy. Confirm attack. What you gonna do, big boy? I would love to see you block with some of those guys, which you won't do. You never will. Once again, stop trying to get me to help my opponent. Power up Scoop Mob. Scoop Mob becomes an 18-18 trample. He is swinging hard. I'm starting to get some hope, but also at the same time, I know that I have only, like, 2 turns to do this. It seems impossible. Annihilator is gonna screw me. Actually, if he draws a land card, he'll play Emerakul. He's not attacking. He actually didn't play Emerakul. He played Hand of Emerakul. And he's choosing, obviously, not to sack his guys. That's a big guy. Okay, so now I'm even bigger. And we're all very happy for the accomplishments. Let's put in a forest. That's 10. Next turn, Gladeheart can come in. This is nuts. This is absolutely crazy. Actually, Gladeheart should probably come in now, which means I misplayed. I should have played Gladeheart first. Gladeheart should probably come in now, because now he has even more creatures to attack with, and that's a problem. If he chooses not to block me, then I don't have anything to block him with, which means Gladeheart really needs to come in now. So that was a misplay. I should have played Gladeheart first, then put in the land, so I would have went up to 3, which is not a lot, but it's something. I will obviously only be attacking with Scoop Mob. This guy can't do anything about it, right? No, he's just Annihilator 1. just Annihilator 1. Confirm attack? That's 17 damage. Is he going to take it? He could chump block with the 0-1. That's weird. He blocked with the 2-2. Whatever. That's one less guy I have to worry about. But he should have enough to cast Emerakul, I think, now. Mountain comes in. And Emerakul comes in. There's nothing I can do about this. There's literally nothing I can do. Emerakul is coming. Oh, that's how you win. Oh my god. Oh my god. I cannot believe we held out. I was freaking out. But honestly, if things had went our way a little bit sooner, we could have beat him. We actually could have beat him if we could have held out for another, like, 3 or 4 turns and had the necessary setup to do what we were doing, which is basically give Scoot Mob trample. We could have won, because Scoot Mob kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. We probably would have killed him in another 3 turns or so. That was wild. And I gotta admit, when I got down to 1, I was like, man, I think we're gonna lose. I think we're gonna lose. So you guys got to see Emerakul. That's neat. I cannot believe we beat that. You've seen too much. The power of the entity hibernating within the land threatens to drive you mad. You scream, clinging desperately to sanity. Around you, the mountain, the horror within it, and Zendikar itself all begin to fade away. Well then. I think we became a planeswalker. I think that was it. I think that was Nissa's spark. Interesting. Alright, well, that is it for today. Holy crap, you guys. Was not expecting to live through that, but I also didn't know what the win condition was. I'm actually kind of impressed that we given another 3 or 4 turns, we would have beaten him, and he had 100 health. But once again, green gets big, and you're seeing that. You're seeing that very well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more StephenPlays Magic Duels.